said, got a lot of things I could do better if I tried to. They don't know the trauma we endured and we survived through. Family is the anchor to the ship of which I'm tied to. So if I get to sinking, well, I guess I'm finna die too. It's true. I gotta get some shit off my chest. I ain't saying I'm the worst, but I ain't always been the best. Mama died in Florida, that's where they laid her down to rest. But I only visit twice in my life, and it's nothing I'm proud of. Brother, he got locked in them tears. Lose your life and your freedom, that's what everybody fears. And due to selfish reasons, I could.
Welcome back to the Make It Home Safe podcast. I'm your host, Daryl, Dingle, Kez. I got a couple different aliases that I go by. Episode 5. I'll let everybody else introduce themselves.
What's up, man? It's Vash Cash. Yeah, I think y'all gonna like this episode. We got a special guest, so he'll introduce himself at the end, but go ahead to the next person.
Yo, this your boy Rush. New Twitter handle is Drunk on Saturday. I'm only drinking water today, but you know the vibes. Don't ask me about my love life. If you need a PS5, hit my jack. I got y'all.
Super plug. Hey, what's going on? It's Kwame, aka Captain America.
Nobody calls
505. Shout out to Darian Reed. He's missing today, but we replaced him with something much better. I'll let him introduce himself.
What's going on, y'all? It's your boy Shane, the Big G Shano in the spot. Don't make it too hot. You're
Yee! Big G!
Big G Shano, don't do that.
Don't do that. Oh man.
All right, Vash, you got the first one.
All right, so with the recent NBA trades, what are y'all thinking? What stuck out to you the most? What do you like? We can also talk about with the new trades, with the new schedule coming out, what matchups are you wanting to see?
Yo,
NBA Christmas Day had all the right teams, but they didn't have all the right teams playing each other. That's what I feel like. Right from there.
No, I feel that. Now I ain't gonna hold y'all. Biggest thing that hurt me as a Phoenix Suns fan, yo, they gave up Kelly Oubre, or they gave up too much for Chris Paul. How you give up Kelly Oubre, a first round pick, and then 2 other players, and Jalen McHugh for the people at home? If you've never seen Jalen McHugh play, he is a bucket.
Have you if you've never seen him jump, just jump.
Yeah,
You're sleeping. You're sleeping.
Got a nasty handle on him. But yeah, no, I'm upset about that.
They traded Kelly Oubre to the Thunder, and the Thunder gave him away for crumbs to the Warriors. So the Warriors are just
let's address the Thunder collecting all these first round picks when you only get a 12-man roster. I mean, I don't understand this.
Dog, I don't even know who the Thunder GM is, but that is trash.
Trade bait, but the thing is though, like their trade bait ain't that far right now. You know what I'm saying? Because they're still a decently good team that you won't get a lottery pick out of their trade bait,
right?
No. The only returning player that they have from last year is
Shai Gilgeous.
Yeah, like that's it. So
Schroeder's gone. CP3's gone.
Is Steven Adams still there?
Steven Adams is gone.
You're right. So they do have trade bait.
Where does Steven Adams go?
But even then, they're gonna have to do a sign-in trade to lock in a superstar.
I forgot where Steven Adams went to. The Hawks. Is it the Hawks?
No, he's in New Orleans. He's in New Orleans.
Crazy.
That's a trade that didn't make any sense at all, too. That did not make any sense. You just limited the floor spacing for Zion. For one, Lonzo's a struggling shooter.
But Steven Adams know how to space the floor and get boards, though.
Yeah.
What do you mean space the floor? He had Russ. He played with Russ.
Exactly.
I'm talking about. I said for Zion.
Yeah, I know what you're saying, but Steven Adams don't need to be in the paint. He's not a back to the basket big, so he could just stay outside the paint and then crash.
And they're just gonna watch him set screens. That's the
his post game. It's
congested.
And you gotta realize, as far as if you want to give Zion space, he don't have to have his back to the basket. Steven Adams.
Yeah.
100%. He doesn't. But you also got Lonzo who's struggling to shoot the 3 too.
Bro, they're gonna spread.
So you kind of got like 3 shooters. Like me, you got Redick.
They're gonna spread the shit out the floor
for sure.
They're gonna have so many
one-on-one opportunities. I didn't know he went there. They about to be crazy on defense. Honestly.
Hell yeah.
Boards are about to be ridiculous. What's up, KJ?
Okay, they pulled up my dog. Yeah, a lot of the trades though.
Go ahead and say hi.
What up, boy?
What's happening, boy?
Yeah.
What's happening, boy?
Yo, hit the pose on him. Russ to DC is a shitty trade.
No, it's not.
The Wizards did not get better.
Yes, they did.
No, they did not.
Have you seen their starting? I'm about to tell you their starting five right now.
Please,
I
don't.
honestly don't even know, man.
Russell Westbrook is not it for anyone.
Turn the
wish
ball over
you-
too much. That's
Turn
the
the ball
biggest
over,
thing.
can't shoot,
Just turn the ball over too much.
emotional, all that.
And he shot. I looked up his stats from three. He shot like 24% last year from three.
I believe it.
Ooh,
Just terrible.
Russell
you
Westbrook.
talking about Russ?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a terrible trade. Free Bradley Bill, 100%.
For sure. Get my guy out of there. He don't want to be there.
I do think the Warriors got something shaking with Kelly Oubre though.
For sure.
That helps the lineup.
Bro,
100%.
that's gonna be
Oubre, Wiggins,
they get a
Curry,
they get,
Draymond.
they get a defender.
And they got Wiseman.
And they got
Kelly Oubre was coming into his own right. That's what people don't realize.
And Phoenix, absolutely.
Until he got injured.
Yep. As soon as he got out of Washington, which is why Bradley Beal needed to get out of Washington.
All right, so look, this is their proposed starting lineup. So obviously Russ, obviously Bradley Beal. Then they got hold on. Why are you playing with me?
It's Rui Hachimura. Is the next one.
Davis Burtons.
Rui Hachimura
Right.
would be the power forward.
Davis Burtons. He was shooting a 3 last year, heavy.
Yeah.
And then Hachimura.
You talking about for
For the
who?
Wizards.
The Wizards.
The Wizards? Okay.
Yeah, which isn't this, bro. I mean, and then they got Thomas Bryant as their center.
And they're in the
So-
East too, so that's kind of.
So that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. They
They
could be like a 6 seed.
So y'all think the
Maybe.
Rockets took a W by getting John Wall?
I don't think they took a W either.
No.
They're the same player. They're essentially the
No.
same player. Literally.
The Rockets.
They traded contracts, 132 mil for 132 mil. It was easy. It was the easiest.
That
thing
was.
to get
I
them
think
out
that
of
was. That was kind of. I think it was kind of dumb, but it's to shake something up to say they did something in the offseason. But
They just
Well,
want to keep
probably
James
was.
Harden.
John Wall.
Well, you-
real
Yeah.
crime was
He's
trading
got
away
a
their
lot
center. That's the real crime was trading away the center. And shout out to
Clint
Atlanta Hawks.
Capella,
You don't realize
yeah.
the Hawks got better. The Hawks got.
The
a lot
Hawks
better.
got amazingly better. Like
They got Bogdan. They got Chris Dunn as a guard to play defense off the bench. They got who's the other guard they got? They got another guard. I can't think of it.
Didn't they get Gallinari?
Yep, they got Gallinari.
Yeah, they got.
Oh
they got
my
Gallinari.
No, they got.
And then the thing is though, Cam Reddish and
team.
DeAndre Hunter was rookies last year. They only gonna get better.
And the biggest thing with the Hawks, Jonathan Collins. If you ever watched the Hawks play,
He's a
Is a
dog.
dog.
He does all the dirty work.
And
Is
he
a
started to get
dog.
a jumper too.
He's starting to get a
Yeah.
3-pointer shaking.
Yep.
He about to get it shaking.
Yeah, that's crazy.
but yeah,
So-
back to the Rockets thing though. I think the trade is better for the Rockets in the sense that, like last year, Russell Westbrook completely threw off Eric Gordon.
For sure.
And I think Eric Gordon will come back into his own, do the thing off the bench. Maybe
Yeah,
sixth man
plan.
of the year again. I don't know.
Yeah.
Hey, where did Austin go? Austin signed with a team too. Now I think about it. Speaking of the Rockets, where did Austin Rivers go?
I just saw this the other day.
Oh, yeah. Let me.
Shit, I don't know.
I
I
gotta
don't follow
figure it out.
Austin Rivers. I think
God,
when
bro.
he-
I
when he
know
shoots
what.
the- when he shoots
I
the
just
ball,
saw
I'd be
it.
like break.
Oh, he with the
Yo,
Knicks.
Every
dude.
time.
Yeah,
He with the Knicks?
He went to the Knicks.
Bro, but Austin Rivers-
The Knicks
Nine
drafted
power
another
forwards.
power
Nine
forward,
power
bro.
forwards.
But they let go
Yeah.
of Portis and they let what's the name? They let another person walk. I forgot who.
Julius
Peyton.
Randle's still there.
Peyton.
Obi is nice. That's
Obi
fun.
Toppin is nice,
yeah,
but
he is nice.
I don't think they
Oh.
should have drafted another power forward. They needed a guard.
Yeah.
Nah, they got the undrafted dude though that probably should have went top 25. They got him.
Oh,
Oh yeah,
Seton
I know you're
Hall.
talking about from Villanova.
Yeah,
Seton
Hall.
You're right,
Seton-
Sino.
Bro,
Yep.
he was
He's nice.
tough, and he's in
He was cooking.
pause. He's like his stature is bigger than I thought he was playing on the court. Once they talked about his specs and stuff, like
Yeah.
was talking about how tall he was, I was like, damn, I didn't know he was that tall.
He
So
was snapping.
Yeah.
chill, calm, you reached. Hey, hold on. What's hey, what the Bulls looking like this year? G-Shano?
Don't even know.
They
Hurt.
got Kobe.
Bro,
they got Kobe
I-
White.
yeah.
No, Kobe White
Bro.
was
Kobe is
Kobe
my
White
guy.
and Zach LaVine was going off last year, but that's
Kobe's
it.
my
and
guy.
Zach LaVine.
Who
Yo, it's
else?
crazy how the Minnesota let Zach LaVine walk. Actually, no. They traded him for Butler. I can understand. It was
Like,
it didn't turn out good for Minnesota, but it was a
Yes,
trade at the
Because they
time.
couldn't keep Butler, but
I don't even follow the Bulls no more. Like, to be honest, bro. Like, the back office is terrible, dog. It's terrible. Like, I don't know what they're doing over there. I mean, they've been making
Chicago in general, bro.
like this year and last year, but bro,
Laurie Markkanen is pretty good. I'm not
Yeah,
gonna lie.
yeah, I like Laurie Marketing.
He can
Yeah.
shoot.
I like Kobe too.
Yeah.
Kobe,
Gotcha.
why you let that thing
Kobe
go,
White went
bro?
crazy.
Boy,
I
in a
did not see
minute.
that happening. I did not see that happening at all.
He put, you know what's
Nah,
crazy?
he was like that.
You know what's
He was
crazy?
like that, bro.
I
At
know he
UNC,
was like that in
he played
college,
the
but-
exact same
That's
way.
what I'm
Like,
saying, but I didn't
like,
think he was gonna be able to do that in the NBA because he's so little.
No, he's 6'5", bro.
He's
6'5",
6'5",
6'6",
bro.
at point guard.
He's
point guard.
tall.
I did not know.
He
he was
said,
6'5".
yo. He
I did
said,
not-
yo.
I did not know he was 6'5". That's
yeah,
cool,
he's
bro.
6'5", bro.
He looked small in
6'5".
college.
So
And he's
when I was
fast.
stationed in North
That's the thing,
Carolina,
he
I
got
watched
big.
him play in high school.
That's the thing.
He's like that.
Like transform into or transcend into the NBA. All he did was get bigger. His game is like the exact same. He does the same stuff.
Yeah.
You just can't stop it. He's just so fast with the ball, bro.
Bro,
He'll pull it up in a split second.
another thing
Yeah.
about the Bulls, bro, they got Zach, what is it, Levine,
Mhm.
Levon over there as like the big man, bro. I don't think he's the type of player to carry a franchise, bro, on his back. I don't.
Yeah.
I really
He
don't.
injured a lot. He was pretty healthy last season, but that was like his first healthy season in Maryland.
He was going crazy too. If he's to stay healthy,
He was
they gonna get him.
Yeah, remember that game against Charlotte?
He was going crazy. He dropped seven. He had a
Yeah.
T-Mac day, boy. Like 17
Mhm.
points in like
Yeah.
30 seconds or something.
He
Speaking
ran to the
of-
3-point line and hit the game winner. I was like, that's tough,
That
bro.
was
Speaking
crazy.
of Charlotte, my boy LaMelo Ball.
Oh
Yes. Yeah.
I can't wait to see that,
Yeah.
Speaking of
Bro.
Charlotte, my boy Gordon Hayward been scamming for
Bro,
years.
bro.
Bruh.
Yo, they said
Scam.
they said
Bullshit.
Gordon Hayward was a shell company for the NBA.
Hey,
Gordon Hayward flipped one Western All-Star appearance into 2 fat contracts, bro. He's only had one All-Star
Crazy.
appearance. Western
Crazy.
All-Star appearance, right?
and then
he's
all right,
got
so
2 different max deals.
What is his contract? How many years is his contract? Because I know he's getting like what 130 mil.
5 or 4, yeah. He get
5 for 130?
bread.
He is scamming. What are they seeing?
It's
Man.
crazy.
There's
I
a
don't-
reason why
whatever
the
they
Celtics
saying,
wanted to get rid of him.
they
Tatum
got
was
drunk
next
goggles
up. He
on
looked
because I
like
don't
that.
see it.
Do y'all think Bobo has a year this next year coming up
Yes.
No.
on the Celtics?
Yes.
I don't think so.
Or
I
not
don't
the
think so.
Celtics.
Yes.
The
Denver.
Nuggets.
The Nuggets?
Denver.
Yeah,
the Nuggets.
Denver.
Yes.
I think
Denver picked up another dog. They picked up RJ Hampton. That's gonna eat up some more.
But
minutes.
he should have. I honestly think he should have went before he did. That's why
Yeah, that's what I'm
He
saying. They picked
he
up
should have
another
went.
dog.
He should have went before he did. He's a guard. Bobo is gonna have a year, dog.
I
Yeah,
think-
but
He's
then,
gonna have
I think he
you
can
know
go
who
crazy.
ate up Bobo's minutes, right? It was Michael Porter Jr. And I
sure.
think he's gonna get better. That's the thing.
He is gonna get better, but they.
I think they need to get rid of Gary Harris. Gary Harris is there for no reason.
Gary Harris is nice though.
Was hurt.
He is nice.
Was hurt.
He's not contributing.
He was hurt all
Michael
season,
Porter
though. He was
Jr.
hurt
and
all
Bobo could contribute if they had his minutes.
I'm not taking.
But
I'm not taking Michael
they
Porter
can't guard
Jr.
the
over
perimeter
Gary
like
Harris.
Gary though. They can't.
I'm
Yeah,
not-
they can't
I'm
guard
not
the
taking.
perimeter like
I'm
that.
not taking MPJ over Gary Harris. Never. Not.
Right.
Michael Porter Jr. can give you buckets, but he ain't gonna guard nobody.
He was him and what's his name?
He was lucky. He was playing a little bit of
I was
defense.
saying him and
He was trying. He was getting fired up.
off the bench. Him and Plumlee was like snagging all the boards when they would come in with the
So they might have to trade players for some picks or something. But I think they got too many good players on that roster right
They
now.
definitely
Yeah.
have a lot.
Because Craig didn't walk either, right?
No.
The defender.
The only one they let walk was Grant.
They shouldn't have let him walk though. I don't
He
think they
went
should have let
crazy.
him
He
walk,
went
though.
crazy in the bubble.
Yeah.
this year.
He was the reason they were there.
Literally. He went crazy.
They still got Will Barton too coming off the bench.
And Will Barton, yeah. They got
Yeah,
a
they
roster,
got
bro.
though,
That's
that
why I
roster
think
about to
people
look
be
in
sleep
2
on their
years.
roster.
That roster gonna look completely different because they can't keep all those people there. They're gonna
Oh
do
yeah,
it.
yeah. They gonna want to get
They
paid.
young.
They
They
gonna
young. Yeah, yeah.
They're just gonna keep Murray and they're gonna keep
Jokic.
yeah,
For sure.
Joker.
Yeah.
For sure.
Definitely gonna keep him.
The Joker. Yeah.
All right, so
That's ridiculous.
Dingo, you want to push to the next topic?
So, off to the on the NBA, staying on the NBA topics. We was talking last week, and we were off air, and we were talking about when Kobe passed, and we were talking about how we all remember exactly like what was going on, and that's something that we'll remember for the rest of our lives. So it was just to ask like everybody to tell their story of where were you at, or like what was happening when Kobe passed, when you found out that Kobe had like passed away.
I'll go first. I was at work and I'm just sitting there. I'm like sitting there on my phone and shit. And then I get on Twitter, and you know, I start seeing like everybody saying, "Oh, Kobe passed," you know, a whole bunch of shit. And then I look it up on the internet, and like it's a bunch of like non-credible sources, you know, saying like, you know, he died and stuff like that. So I'm like, they bullshitting, you know. And then like give it probably like 10 minutes, bro. And this shit is everywhere, dog. Like TMZ started fucking reporting it, like a whole bunch of other credible sites. And I'm just like, yo, what? And like for the rest of the day, I was just down, bro. And I went to work from 6 to 2. And like the rest of like the whole day, bro, I was just like bummed out. And then I finally like go to clock out, and one of my coworkers comes in. He's like, "Oh, you know, Kobe died, Kobe Bryant died." I'm like, bro, would you shut the fuck up? Like, bro,
Yo, real talk.
like you pissing me off, bro. Like, yeah, I know, bro.
Yeah,
you can see it in my face. I know.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like, nigga, I'm damn near finna cry. I know.
Yeah,
Like,
man.
bro, it was just crazy.
that's real. I guess the weird thing for me is, and I had this conversation last week with one of my coworkers. I remember where I was and everything. Unethical journalism and whatnot. If you've seen the movie Nightcrawler, you know what I'm talking about. It's crazy to me how TMZ is always the first on the scene when something like this happened. Like, it don't make no sense to me. But I was at home, like Big Shane said, and I was like cooking breakfast or whatever, and my phone started blowing. They're like, "Yo, do you see Kobe Bryant died?" And I'm like, "Y'all lying." Because like you think of Kobe, like just think of names like that. Those are people in your mind. Like, I know, like, we don't live forever, but Kobe's like one of them people, like, it could never happen to Kobe. And then I remember
he had to die like peacefully in my mind.
Exactly.
Right.
Old age,
Peacefully,
bro. Old age.
you know.
At home with a
Exactly.
basketball.
It's
So,
just crazy
like,
to hear that.
Yeah, so I was playing PlayStation, and one of our homeboys, Jess, he's like, yo, they said Kobe was in a helicopter accident. I was like, nah, whatever, man. Right? So that everybody else started believing it, man. I was in denial, 100% in denial. Like, I was like, man, y'all ain't gonna play 2K no more. They was like, nah. I was like, man, y'all saw, whatever. Kobe ain't died, man. And then it really released, and I was like, well, damn, Kobe died, right? And I was like, all right, cool. But not cool, but I was like, I'm fine, right? And then, like, as the day gone by, I kind of like went over like stages of grief. And then it kind of hit me like, well, shit, Kobe died, right?
Yeah.
When it got to that point, I do what I always do when I'm kind of like sad or something. I went to go take a nap. I literally took a nap, and like I dreamt about it and I thought about it, and to be honest, I didn't want to do shit the rest of the day.
Bro. So, damn, bro. Yeah, man. Like, so it was early on. Like, all right, so I was fresh getting back from a deployment. I was in Dubai. So jet lagged as hell. I get home, I get back to Florida, and then I go home to Virginia, right? And then I go back to Florida, and I go back to Virginia. So I can't catch up on sleep. And this is all in like 3 weeks or something like that. So I was asleep, and one of my friends, Cole, was at my crib because she was finna move out. So she was in my crib, and I was asleep. I was in my room asleep. She was on the couch, like chilling or whatever. And like, you know, like you're in that weird stage of sleep where you kind of awake, but your body just can't wake up or whatever. So you just go back to sleep. So I went back to sleep, right? And then like, she was like, she was on the phone. So she like, Kobe died? And I'm like, I woke straight up. You know that SpongeBob meme when Squidward sleep and his eyes shoot open? That's literally how I was. I was like, what? So I woke up feeling like Mr. Krabs. I was in a daze. I look at my phone. I'm like, yo, what? And I see it everywhere. And I'm like, damn. I'm like, bro, what? So then like, I kind of like just roll back over. And when I roll back over, a tear came out. I'm like, bro, I just don't want to believe this. And then what really got me going was when they was talking about his daughter was in there and this person was in there, because I'm just like, dang, like, you know what I'm saying? I start thinking about his wife. I'm like, dang, you lost a husband and a child in the same day. And then like, I started thinking about how much of a fan I was of Kobe and all this kind of stuff. I immediately went to go try to find all my Kobe shoes, my Kobe jerseys, just to make, because like when you moving and stuff, you kind of like forget some stuff that you have and all that. Bro, I immediately went and got it all out, just hung it up in my closet. Bro, I did not, bro, it was just bad. And then D, she is like one of the biggest Kobe fans I know. Like, so I text her and I was like, D, ? And then she just sent back like a straight face. And bro, we didn't talk for hours. I just went back to sleep. I was like, I can't. I was just nervous. Just so many nerves like built up. I just didn't want it to be true. So that shit's terrible. It felt like a family member, honestly.
Exactly.
Like, it's terrible.
Exactly. I was in the day that we found out, I was in a party with Kwame and Just said it. And we was like at first I was like, nah, that's not true. And then like everybody said, I got on Twitter, started seeing all other sources and stuff. And I was like, bro, like after we finished that last game, I was like, bro, I'm getting off, bro. I don't feel like playing no more, blah, blah. Like I went to sleep. I didn't wake up till like 2 a.m. Like, though, I was depressed. Like you don't ever expect to see like those kind of legends die. That's like seeing like Tom Brady die like drastically, not to speak anything into existence, but like seeing somebody like that of that stature that you grew up watching, you grew up idolizing, like pass before they're supposed to pass. Like he didn't get to go to the Hall of Fame. We didn't get to hear his speech. We didn't get to see him commentate. We didn't get to see him coach. Like he had only been out of the NBA for like 5 years, 6 years, 7 years. Like that's not long enough for him to just be gone like that, though. I was hurt. I ain't go to work on Monday. I ain't go to work on Tuesday. And then when they did the little documentary and like they were showing like all his like highlights and stuff like that, I was just sitting on the couch crying watching that shit. Like that shit hurt, bro. Kobe was like the first basketball player that ever got me interested in basketball. Like, period. Kobe and Shaq when I was little.
So
that was it.
On like a little bit lighter of that situation. So in all them years, I was telling you that Kobe was better than Dwayne Wade.
You thought Dwayne Wade was better than Kobe?
First off, no, I never thought that. Kobe was my first favorite basketball player. So obviously he's number 2 all time for shooting guards. But you're not going to disrespect Dwayne Wade and act like he's not number 3. He's not close.
Nobody, who's better? That's what I said.
Nah.
Dwayne Wade.
I like how you're asking it. I like how you.
No, I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. Here or not.
After basketball, though, we're not going to talk about him. But during basketball, favorite player.
Let's talk about. No, I'm just playing. I don't want to hear that.
We got time for that. Next time.
For sure.
Yeah, R.I.P. Kobe.
This me?
Yeah, I wanted to say another thing that is drive, which is kind of crazy to me, how much the shoes are selling now. How people can still monetize off of shit like that.
And they're re-releasing the Grinches. So expect to see an influx of everything. Kobe.
Like Kobe's used to be on the shelf. Like people don't realize like Kobe's weren't like Jordans. Yeah. Now they are. They are selling.
I'm gonna say
on some Kobe's.
I'm gonna say when I got to high school, so around 09. I'm gonna say like 09, my freshman year or whatever. I'm gonna say my sophomore year, 2010, they started taking Kobe's off the shelf because they started coming out with Grinches and Poison Dart Frogs and those, like all of those pythons, like you know what I'm saying, all of that type of stuff. So it was way harder to get, And they started taking them off. You can only see them in consignment shops. I don't know who in their right mind still shops here or ever shopped here, but Flight Club, that's the only place you would see it. But yeah, bro. Then it's when I started doing that. But now you're never gonna see it on the shelf ever again. Unless it's like some, I don't even know, bro.
I haven't seen Kobe.
My favorite Kobe's are the 9s. I can't get a hold of them at all. Unless I want to play
I got
some type of tags.
Upstairs.
The 9s? Those are hands down the best pair of basketball shoes I ever bought in.
Vash, you see my 9s, the red and black ones?
Yeah.
I got the low cut.
Bro, I like the 2K4s. I know people, the Huaraches.
The Huaraches,
they classic, but
they came in every color.
They came in everything,
bro. What? Them drinks is comfortable too. Matter of fact, I was at Ross like a couple months ago, or whichever one, Ross or Marshalls, and I seen them, and I was like, "Ooh!" It was a navy blue and red pair, navy blue, red, and white Jones. I guess it's like the USA shits or whatever, but they have in my size. I definitely would have picked them up. They was only $62.
Those were like the first Nike ID shoes I can think of.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I forgot about that.
Nike
Damn.
ID, where you customize your own
Yeah.
colors and stuff. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Those were like the first ones right there.
I
Every
just
high
say-
school team had them.
I just seen y'all know the funny dude Kyle or whatever, they making him funny dude.
Yeah.
I mean funny videos or whatever. I just seen him post up on Twitter yesterday talking about how he used to stay up all night customizing shoes on Nike ID that he was never gonna buy.
Ever.
Bro, everybody
dog.
used to do that.
Yo, I do
Ever.
it too.
Everybody.
Every
I
pair
did-
of
I
shoes
did
was
it.
over $100. I
Right.
maybe
Bro,
got
I would make like 3 pair, right? And print it off and give it to my mom. I would save it on the site or whatever so you can just go back to it or whatever. Brian she ain't never bought me a damn pair of anything.
I might try to go customize a pair I ain't gonna buy today, man. Mess around.
for Kobe.
I might fuck around and
Probably-
customize
you probably
them.
can't
And
do
buy
Kobe.
it. Buy it.
Nah, you probably can't do Kobe's.
No,
No.
yeah, you definitely can't do Kobe's.
No.
Definitely. And if you did
It's like-
$800.
it's just I never thought of like
$850.
Big Sean said, I never thought I'd see the day Kobe go before Magic, man.
That taught me first, no seconds to waste.
That's a
Detroit
line.
too.
That's a bar.
Hey,
Man.
Detroit too. You know what I'm saying?
That's a bar.
Alright,
We
no,
ain't
no.
sponsored. Get that out of here.
He doesn't
We ain't
Yeah,
sponsored.
He doesn't pay
no,
that.
we're not. But hey, that.
Not yet. And not yet.
All right.
Hey, anyway,
Like,
the
so
next topic.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, so 2020 has brought us a lot of things, but it has brought us verses. So we always have this conversation, like somebody, like some dream battle we'd want to see. So now we got one that I think this, if you're watching this, listening to this, chime in the comments below. We got Jamie Foxx, Mr. Willie Beeman himself, versus the Fresh Prince, Will Smith. If there was a versus between these two in movies, in film, or film and TV shows, who would win and why?
Jamie.
I'm gonna get
Foxx.
mine first. and I'm gonna tell you why.
Okay, go ahead.
Bro, I'm gonna say Will Smith because I honestly don't think there's a movie that Jamie Foxx has been in that is better than 7 Pounds.
Bruh,
That's
right?
me.
Django?
That's me.
Hey, yo, 7 pounds is 7 pounds is
that don't-
absolutely
that-
fire.
That doesn't.
7 pounds might be the better
You
movie.
can't talk about some funny. Django don't count.
Django's
bro.
not
That-
funny.
We're not comparing
7
those.
pounds might be the
Talk about
better
serious
movie.
roles.
Django is Black
Serious
History.
roles.
But
It might
his
be.
role in Django was that shit was amazing, bro. Like
Literally.
Oh,
It was
yeah.
the black
Oh, yeah.
superhero. It was a black superhero.
Literally.
I love that movie. That shit was hilarious. But 7 Pounds is different.
7 pounds is 100% different. But Jamie Foxx has a lot of roles, bro. Like Ray
I
Charles,
would
was absolute masterpiece. Fire.
Jamie Foxx's range is crazy.
absolutely
Bro,
fire.
Jamie
he was
Foxx is
crazy
crazy.
and law-abiding citizen. People always forget to bring
Oh
up that movie.
yeah, I forgot.
Oh,
about
yeah,
that.
he went crazy.
Foxx's
You're right,
range
you're
is
right.
crazy.
By the way, that movie I'm kind of hit. Like I love that movie, but Jamie Foxx should have got pulled over when he was speeding through a city locked down as a black man in the car.
hold on, but you can't forget Pursuit of Happiness for Will though.
Pursuit of
The
Happiness.
Pursuit of Happiness is fire. Yeah,
Pursuit of Happiness.
but you also can't forget After Earth. That was absolute trash.
Exactly.
Stop it.
And that,
We're not-
that
we're
has
not
to
even
cancel
gonna
out.
What was
like,
good
at
about
least
that?
2 of his really good
That shit
ones.
was terrible.
'Cause After
I'm
Earth
saying
is
don't bring
not
it up,
bad.
nigga. I ain't say.
Oh, nah, we talking about the resume. We talking about the resume.
And when I say it, I'm not just talking about movies. I'm talking about talent abound, like total talent. Jamie Foxx is a better artist than Will Smith, and he's a better actor than Will Smith.
Jamie Foxx can sing.
He's definitely funnier than Will Smith.
He's definitely funny. You say he can't sing?
Yeah. I said he can
You
sing.
said Jamie
Oh,
Foxx.
yeah, he
Oh,
can
I thought you
sing.
said
Yeah,
can.
yeah,
I was like,
I thought, I thought he said can too. Jamie Foxx he's gifted, bro. When he plays Mike Tyson in this upcoming movie,
oh yeah, it's about to go.
that's
crazy.
gonna
Listen,
definitely shoot him above.
And
Do you
it's like he was
Pause.
a director for it too. How he proposed
He
the role. Did you
directed
see
it.
that? The interview.
Bro,
Dog,
listen.
have you seen
like,
his
how
body
he had the whole
transformation
scene?
to play Mike?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's about to go.
He was the
crazy.
only. He was also the
have
only
you ever
highlight
seen?
in that Spider-Man movie.
Have you
Don't
ever
bring up
seen?
Ali. Don't bring up
Have
Ali.
you, no. Have you ever seen 300? Have you ever seen 300?
Yeah.
All right, you're talking about body transformation. That's probably what they're gonna do to his body in that movie.
No, he posted a
Put
picture.
him through
of
hell.
his
Like you're
body. He posted a picture of his body.
You liked it?
No, I didn't like it. Pause.
Yo, that's why I said that. He said, "Oh, his body."
Yo,
Body.
relax. Pause.
Oh, but-
I'm just saying, it's not gonna be no damn cinema like enhancements. Like he's been working for this role. Like literally, he announced this like a year and a half ago, 2 years ago.
So he got what?
His impersonation of
Body.
Mike Tyson
He
is
got
crazy,
body.
too.
But like, listen to him in person. Like when he did that interview.
Yeah.
Y'all,
No, okay. So this what I was finna say. You know how hard I cry every time I watch the video of Jamie Foxx impersonating Stephen A. Smith.
Oh yeah.
Oh my!
Right next to him.
Dead.
Yeah.
Bro. And every time he start to talk, he cut him off saying some shit he'll say, bro. I'm
No, did you
dying.
see the interview when he's talking about how he does people's voices and it's just him like using the same but just lowering the tone and everything?
Mhm.
Like it's crazy how incredibly talented it. And you know how his story started, right? How Jamie Foxx is his name.
No.
That's a fake name. So he chose they weren't hiring
I know.
any,
I do. He changed his
any
name.
black male actors. So he
He did.
changed his name Jamie because it's a unisex name, and that's how he got in on a role. And then it was like, we don't need you, but he was so damn talented they couldn't turn him away.
I did hear something like that. He changed his name to that. I don't remember what his name was prior, but he did change his name to that. I think I heard it on the radio one day or something like
Yeah,
that.
man. Like that's
I didn't know that.
crazy to think of, man.
But-
Talk about going to get it, right?
Now,
Body.
like that movies he's in, bro. The Legend of Bagger Vance, trash. Wild Wild West was not a good movie.
It's a cult
It's
classic.
a
You
classic.
looking
It's
at
a
movies right
classic.
now?
It's a cult classic.
It's a
not
classic,
good
and it's
movie.
funny.
I'm going through.
So what was I Am
I'm
Legend?
trying to think. You know another movie that was okay?
I Am
Independence
Legend
Day.
went crazy.
Our robot.
So what is I?
Gemini Man was trash.
Gemini Man was
After Earth
super
was trash.
Yeah.
And think of just the side gigs Jamie Foxx has done.
The
No,
one that
he-
came out on Netflix, Project Power.
Club
Project
DJ.
Power was fire.
Oh, that was fire.
Project
That was
Power was
fire.
I didn't see Project.
So did y'all like Bright?
I thought he was
Like,
lying
no,
about
I
the
like-
I
about
like
the
Bright.
trailer.
I did like
I
Bright.
watched it.
I like
didn't-
Bright.
I
I like
didn't like
Bright.
it like that.
I like Bright.
That's
I like
the
Bright.
shit you into, nigga. What?
I know exactly. Was why I was disappointed that I didn't like it like that.
You kind of coming across as a Will Smith hater at this point.
Not at all.
Exactly.
Not at
You
all.
are.
I love Will Smith and the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
And Jamie's body.
Hey,
I'm about to say that too. Body.
Bro,
Body.
pause. The way you said that, nah.
Nah, this one just just get back from the other week. Go ahead.
Yeah, heard you. You got it.
yeah,
Yeah.
Independence
Body
Day.
for brother.
Men in Black is another one that's really good.
Men in Black
Yeah.
for
I
sure.
have the same Any Given Sunday. Like you should think of everything.
Any given Sunday. Willie Bean, man.
Yeah, anything that Jamie Foxx has been in, like I've enjoyed the movie. And I
Yeah.
feel like the supporting roles that each of them have done. Okay, so
Don't-
Will Smith
Players
killed-
Club.
I ain't gonna hold y'all.
He killed what?
Fox as a radio DJ or as a strip club DJ in the
Players Club.
Players
Dog,
Club was
He went
fire.
crazy.
Dog, it's hard,
He
and I
went
like
crazy.
Will Smith a lot too.
Rest in peace to Bernie, by the way.
Sometimes
Players Club.
supporting roles can just be good based off of who they are. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Maybe they don't do a lot, but you know them and you're a fan of them. Not talking about that in like specifically. I'm just saying like supporting roles and stuff like that. Like, oh shit, that's Jamie Foxx, Will Smith, or whatever. They might have like a big role or a small role, but you can be like, dang, yeah, I did like that part.
But Jamie Foxx wasn't big when Players Club came out.
You knew who
wasn't
it
No,
was.
he wasn't.
Not like he is now.
They don't-
He's not the Jamie
Yeah.
Foxx now. I think Jamie Foxx can kind of like walk into any role he wants nowadays.
But he was trash in Spider-Man. So
Nah, I like his role as Spider-Man.
I don't
Yeah,
think.
that's
I
it.
think that was
Trash
more the
Spider-Man.
writing than him.
It
They
was
just
the writing.
Look at this
messed
here.
that roll up.
Put your cape on then.
They messed that. Ain't no cape. I'm not caping. They just messed that roll up.
Well,
I don't-
they can't
I
get
don't like
Spider-Man
that
right.
character.
It's either too emotional or just like
Exactly.
Don't make sense.
You know,
Like,
like she hit her head.
This
on the
last
ground.
Spider-Man one don't make sense. I don't get how Mary Jane ain't a redhead. I don't know how that works.
Hey,
It's a
there's something I
different
want to
universe. Hold on,
say
what
about Zendaya, but I'm gonna save it
Different
for
universe?
another episode.
I was gonna say,
Stop
you're
it.
not finna come for
I
gotta
Zendaya,
take-
bro. You're not finna come for Zendaya.
I gotta
She
She's
take.
younger
overrated,
than
bro.
you.
Stop it.
Hey,
She's
Zendaya,
younger
watching
than
this.
you.
She's overrated.
Who?
I think
She older than
overrated.
who?
Says she's younger than you, Russ. Stop.
Oh yeah, Russ. Stop being a weirdo.
Hey, bro,
She's
y'all
my
nasty
age.
now. Shut up. That girl years old.
She looks
23?
like she's far
She's
younger. than
23.
what
She's
she
my
is.
age.
So
She
all
looks
y'all
like
saying
she's
that
13 years
fired
old. That's why I was
is
like,
weird.
I can't do that. She looks like a preteen girl. I'm
Exactly.
sorry. No, I can't do that, bro.
Exactly. It's weird to say she's fired when she looks like she's.
You can't give her
fired.
the nod on that one.
Not with it.
Yeah, that's all I have. Oh, and shout out to Will Smith.
Shout out to her for getting them roles. Shout out to her being a black woman and getting them roles. But
Oh yeah.
nah, y'all wildin'. Everybody.
Did y'all watch Euphoria? We can get to the topic. If y'all watch Euphoria,
I
Yeah,
never
Euphoria is
watched it.
good.
I'm not watching.
Euphoria
it.
real good. The soundtrack fire too.
Zendaya.
What's up?
But I just want to say before we close out on Will Smith and Jamie Foxx, Will Smith went off on that Joyner Lucas Will remix, but y'all got it. Next topic.
Oh, he did. He
Oh,
did on that
bullshit.
rap. He did.
Oh,
When he rapped on
bullshit.
that, yeah.
I know Dingo didn't listen to it. He's
Haven't heard.
Yeah, he always make a face and judge something
I
before
said
he
I
even know.
haven't.
He-
Dog, what did I say?
Why
I
did he
said I
make that
haven't heard
face?
it.
What was his face when he said he went off? He said,
bro, did you see his face when I said you need to watch the Christmas Chronicles? He said,
he
didn't say a
always make
word. Just made a
statement
face.
like, I don't
I'm like, bro,
know.
what are you talking about?
All right,
So judgmental.
All right,
Stupid. All right, let's go.
Yeah, he slid that in there.
Oh, okay. So, this next topic is not a question. Well, yeah, more of a topic anyway. From some of the guys that I deployed with, Lightfoot, Pat, Wash, Jimmy. Those the guys. I want to talk about the importance in living within your means. So does anybody want to, start off with that? Like, say something that's important about it, some benefits.
cook your own food and eat at your own crib. People don't realize the amount of money they spend throughout the year just eating out. Like,
Facts.
buy groceries, cook your own meals. That'll save you at least $3,000 a year
More than that.
for sure. I was lowballing. I was
More,
lowballing
that's if you eat at McDonald's.
for sure. For sure. Yeah, if you go into restaurants, yeah, it's gonna add up. But yeah,
I was just talking to my girl about it. I got this this Excel spreadsheet or whatever, calculating all that stuff. You put in your income and all that stuff, and you know what I'm saying, put all your bills in there, and you see what you should have at the end of the month to carry over to the next month. You put good debt, bad debt, and stuff in there. Good debt, obviously, like cars, stuff like that. Stuff that you can build on. But I looked at it and I was like,
bro.
Stop.
Car's not good.
I about to
It's
say
not good.
yes.
It's a depreciating value.
Yeah.
Depreciating value, bro.
Hey,
Houses, homes.
Yeah. You could have put that in the chat. So no, I'm just playing. Nah, but thanks for correcting me. Somebody might not know that. That's
For sure.
But I looked at it and I was like, bro, like, what am I doing? Like, I should have way more money than I be feeling like I be having, or whatever. But the thing is, we plan. We on Sundays before football come on. We do Walmart pickup. We do Walmart pickup. Go in there, boom, put everything in there. Look at recipes and do all that stuff. It's cheaper to do it that way than when you go to the grocery
For
store
sure.
because you're gonna be like, oh, that look good. I ain't never had this before. Let me try
I've
that.
never thought of that. That's actually a
Listen,
dope concept. Because
I'm
I do
telling
be
you,
in there
it's-
and I walk by some chips and I'm like, they got the
Bro.
Cape Cod
Gotta
spicy
cook-
jalapeno.
I'm
Spicy.
gonna put it like this. When we first moved into this house or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Obviously we had no groceries and all like that. So we trying to get groceries, right? So we go in there, we spend like $2 something, right?
Mhm.
So and that lasted about 2 weeks, right? So we started this Walmart thing a couple months ago, and we got what we do Monday through Friday. We got 5 meals, bro, for $62 or something like that. That's insane. That is insane to me. If you look at your recipe and get only what you need,
Yeah.
and then think about it next time, you might need something that you had in that recipe. You already bought
But
it.
you already have, yeah.
So where do you find these meals? Do they have it on the website? Like, put me
Bro,
on the game.
Nah, so pretty much what we
Or
do
these like stuff
'cause,
that you normally make. Like, oh, okay, I want to make.
Nah,
this.
so what we
me-
try to do is we try to make something different all the time, because you know what I'm saying, that's the type of stuff that'll make you want to go eat out. Like, bro, I'm tired of eating spaghetti. I want something else, right? So we just go on Pinterest, look up stuff. Maybe it might be quick on a gym day or something like that. We look up like a quick recipe or whatever, something that takes 30 minutes or less. Or if like we're just chilling or whatever, just look up recipes and stuff like that, and you just get literally what you need, and then that's it. You'd be surprised. And another thing they do on there is they give you, if they don't have what you want or whatever, they'll ask you if you want a replacement, and if you say no, then they just won't put it on there. They just won't put it on there. But if they have a replacement, which is often cheaper, that's what they'll give you. The only thing we don't do replacements on is like chicken and stuff like that, because you know some chicken is weird or cut different and stuff like that.
You know, I'm not even gonna lie. As an avid chicken eater, all chicken ain't the same. Like it chews different, the texture's different. You know.
Yeah, so I'm telling you, bro, what he said about that eating out stuff is super expensive.
I'm gonna keep it real with y'all. I was terrible with money. Let me give you an example. I was terrible with money. I wasn't always as conscious as I am now, right? I used to eat out like 3 times, like at least 2 or 3 times a day, right? And then I'd be broke before the next check hit, and I'm like, oh well, I'm in the dorms. I guess I'll finally go to DFAC and pinch out this last bit of gas, right?
That's a little bit different. That's dorm life. When you're in the beginning.
Yeah, but let me just see. But it starts there. Like if you start the thing with it, sure. Right? So, right, if you look it up, right, a McDonald's meal ain't what it used to be. It's probably gonna run you like $9, $10, right? So imagine this, right? I eat out. We'll just say 2 times a day, right? And we're just going to basic McDonald's. That's $20 a day times 7. That's $140 a week, right there.
And you're not full all day.
And dorm pay, bro, you probably making $600. So half of my check is going to eating out.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
So that'll put it into perspective. And also, like y'all said, cook at home. It's a healthier choice too. It's 100% a healthier choice. Like fried chicken made by me is, believe it or not, is probably more healthier than going to get some KFC stuff, because I don't know what is in KFC fried chicken. It don't even look like chicken half the time.
I'll never go to KFC again in my life.
Like shout out Popeyes, huh?
But go ahead, bro. My fault.
No, go ahead. I was just
Vash, you probably don't know this, but I actually used to cook when I was in the air. Like, see, that's like laughing, bro. Like, I actually used to cook like breakfast. Like, I would get up and cook breakfast, and then cook like a lunch to go to work, and then like I used to save so much money, bro. And then I got lazy, of course, and I started like it got to the point where, bro, I was probably ordering out like Uber Eats, or what we got in Florida, what they had in Florida was called Bike Squad. It's like Uber Eats, bro. Maybe 2-3 times a day, bro. It got like dog.
Ooh, it'll turn a $10 meal into 20.
Dog, exactly.
So
I was spending like
$10 with Chipotle.
Bro, I was spending like $20 to $25 per meal, 2-3 times a day, and like dog, I looked at my what is it? My bank statement.
Bank statements.
Dog. Mm-hmm. Man, I don't even want to tell you how much I spent in a month ordering on food, man. So
I feel like you're a guest. I feel like you should just give us a roundabout number.
No. No. Hell no. But yeah, that shit is mad important, bro. Cause like when I was cooking, I was like able to save up my money and like, you know what I'm saying, be able to afford and do shit. Like, you know, I had like money to save up for the car that I had, and then
something else too, as far as living within your means, is not spending your money before you get it. besides bills, because you know that's a given. You gotta pay that. But you spending money before you get it, you're never gonna have it. My mom, my grandparents used to say, "Burning a hole in your pocket." So
Man.
don't let it do
But
that.
a lot of people don't learn this stuff. That's what you gotta. People don't realize, right? I had no financial. What would you say? Like common sense, or I wasn't financially smart at all because I didn't know. Financial literacy. You are very right. I didn't know. It took trial and error, and I read a book. I've read like money books. I've read the Dave Ramsey. You know, I have my own opinion like that. I don't know if we have time about that, but I just completely think Dave Ramsey has a good way, but he's not talking to like someone in my tier group. He's talking to millionaires. Like
he's talking to the people that's gonna get taxed next year.
Exactly.
Yeah. So, but it's just trial and error for me, and as I saw what worked and what didn't work, it kind of came about. The best thing for me financially, honestly, was COVID. I stayed home and I cooked more.
Bro.
I mean, like I was cooking full course meals while teleworking. I mean, wake up, get the hash browns, fresh cut peppers, like the potatoes, all of that. Like I was going in because I was teleworking.
You weren't working.
I got time. I was working.
Oh.
Shut up, buddy, man.
I don't.
Pause.
You got anything with that, Russ, or you want to move on to the next topic?
Yeah, man, I'm gonna tell y'all right now, for people like young people who own their phones all the time, DoorDash is your worst enemy.
Oh.
DoorDash, you're gonna spend just like Shane said, you fall into that trap because it's convenient.
Yeah, super.
It's convenient, and you don't realize a 10-piece from McDonald's that costs you what $9-10. You paying a tip and somebody to deliver it for you. And the thing is that killed me about DoorDash, you can't not tip.
Yeah.
I didn't even know that.
You have to tip.
I didn't know
your meal about to be $18.
Exactly. You pay
I've never had
$18.
DoorDash on my phone. I've never had Uber Eats. I've never had what's the other one?
I got them on my phone.
I've never had none of those. I've never ordered from none of those. Because if I'm
willing
to spend the money to buy it, I can get my ass up and go get it.
100%. That's why I got it for, because sometimes I can't find a restaurant, but they'll have like a fire restaurant on it.
Yeah.
So like I'll look it up. Like I'm like, let me see what's around.
Never in my life.
I did that when I was driving from North Carolina to Vegas. I did that. I think we was in Dallas or something. I was like, let me see what's
Think about that drive,
bro. Never in my life.
What, that drive? I did it twice. I did it
from
twice.
where?
From Maryland to New Mexico. I got my car shipped.
I did it.
I was not driving.
I did it from the first time was from South Carolina. No, both times actually.
Yeah.
I exited out from we'll count North Carolina because I actually was visiting there. So I drove from North Carolina to Las Vegas twice. Damn.
How long was that?
Cross country.
It's like 34, 33 hours or something like that. But I enjoy it. I truly enjoy it. One, I like to drive to just chill.
Was you by yourself?
Music. And two, the first time I was.
I was gonna say that's why you enjoyed it.
Second time was with an old lady. But I truly enjoy it because I'm just chilling, I'm vibing to music, and I'm stopping in cities I've never been.
Yeah. How many arguments?
Yeah, and then it's kind of dope to see that because I growing up in the Northeast, you only see one type of terrain. That's it. You know what I'm saying? I got to see like deserts. I got to see mountains. I was like, man, how high are we in elevation? It was dope.
Your ears was popping.
Yeah. Especially in New Mexico, it's like
I was about to say, dog. When you hit New Mexico, my ears was constantly popping.
Yeah.
Road trips by yourself are lovely, bro. Like I drove from Florida to Texas for like a TDY. Like I loved it, and then I had to drive from Florida back up here to Chicago. Love that shit too, man. It was you just be vibing, bro.
Yeah, man.
Like
and like when music I never listened to,
bro. What? Or you listen to some shit that you never heard. I mean, like that you haven't heard in a long time.
Man, bro, I just put it on shuffle and just let random stuff come up, bro. I'd be
listen.
Come on, I'd be like, oh, yeah.
If I go on a road trip, I take this. Bro, I take this. This joint has so
the old school.
You gotta get that in your Apple Music. I have everything that I used to have in my old one in my Apple Music now, so I don't have to do that.
So let me put y'all on the game.
I don't really use it like that. I use Spotify. So
I was such on a cruise mode. I listened to both of Chris Brown's Bible long albums for the first time.
Oh, Chris
You know,
Brown
Chris
been putting out
Brown-
albums with
Chris Brown
50
albums.
songs on it, bro. I have not listened to more than like 12 songs on both of his albums.
Yo, he has good songs on. I've
I
given
bet.
playlists from them albums.
I bet.
But I actually listened to them all the way through. That's how long the road trip was.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy.
Oh, back to the ordering out food shit. Like, did y'all know that, like, say you order like Ross said, chicken nuggets from McDonald's, bro. If you just order the chicken nuggets, they'll charge you a small order fee of $2.
No,
What?
I didn't know that. What?
Yes. Yeah, bro. No
So if
bullshit.
you gotta at least spend $10.
Yes, if you order something that's like probably
For some
less than
fake
$10,
chicken nuggets?
they charge you an extra $2 for a small order fee. It's crazy.
Hey, to be honest with y'all, Wendy's nuggets is top tier though.
Oh, for Wendy's,
100%.
period. All right, so
100%.
we're not gonna get to the other topics. We'll save those for next week now because we getting low on time. But as far as ranking your top, if you could only eat at one fast food restaurant for the rest of your life, what would it be? I'm taking Wendy's. I'm taking
When you say
Wendy's. Fast food. I mean, it has to have a drive-through.
Dang, there's
Wendy's.
You
Zaxby's,
know, I'm
there's
from the West
Cookout,
Coast, so I'm
there's
saying
Wendy's.
Wendy's
In and
and
out.
Cookout.
No, bro, just burgers.
You're
You're limiting
bugging.
yourself, brother.
You're
In-N-Out.
bugging.
In-N-Out.
You're
In-N-Out
limiting
is
yourself.
not good.
So at least I
In-N-Out's
want something that
trash.
could do
No.
both though. You can get burgers or chicken. Like
In-N-Out's
In and Out
not
is
good.
just
Wendy's got the
like,
variety.
that's like saying Raising Cane's. You only gonna get tenders.
chicken,
That's it.
literally.
You said Zaxby's?
He said
Huh?
he was giving a.
I
he didn't
mentioned- I
take
said
it.
that was
Zaxby's only got
Oh,
chicken though, bro.
But hey, based off of what I was
Between
saying, right,
Wendy's and
I'm
Cookout.
gonna have to go. I'm gonna have to go Cookout. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go Cookout.
Cookout be slapping.
They
You
chicken
need a
nuggets
tray?
not good.
Cookout ain't even got
Oh, where?
chicken nuggets.
Yeah, they do.
Cookout has
You
chicken
eat-
nuggets.
You eat chicken nuggets from Cookout?
I'm about to
No,
say
I'm
you're
just
wilding.
saying.
I've
I'm
never
getting
seen
the
chicken
chicken. I'm
nuggets
getting
from
the chicken
Cookout.
wrap. I'm getting
I
the
had,
chicken.
I had chicken nuggets. I had chicken nuggets there before, and they're not good.
Sheesh. Yeah, I wouldn't get chicken nuggets.
You a
from
nugget
Cookout.
man?
Yeah, like what?
You only
They got
get
full
nuggets?
Cajun chicken sandwiches.
I'm
You
talking-
getting nuggets?
Bro, whoa,
Spicy
whoa.
chicken sandwiches, bro. Get
I
it
get-
right.
that's what-
And you
that's
get
what I
any
get.
shake you want.
That's what
And
I
you
get.
get it.
I
And the
don't-
onion
I don't
rings
get-
be
I don't
slapping
get
every
shakes, though.
time. The Cookout sauce, come on, bro.
I never had
The
Cookout.
quesadillas. Oh, bro, go ahead, bless yourself and go to
Yeah,
Cookout.
That's the only time. That's the only time you're supposed to go and get Cheerwine.
But
Hey, Shane, you in Chicago though, right?
Yeah, I've been to Virginia
Harold's
twice,
chicken,
and Bash has not
Five
taken me
hard
to
salt and pepper.
Cookout.
Boy.
I mean, we went.
No,
it won't work. It won't worth going to Cookout over where the other place we ate here, bro.
I mean, yeah, but like you was like, oh, bro, we gotta eat Cookout, but we never go. So.
Yeah,
I
see,
forgot.
he did you wrong. That's like
Yo, he
Quam.
not.
That's like
Daryl, you know who you did like that?
that's like
He
when
did
Diamond
Don
came
dirty.
down. So
did
it was,
Don
it
dirty.
was when I got back from my deployment. When I first got back from my
They came to
deployment, I was
visit
chilling
me.
at Quam's crib, and Dime came down to chill with us. And I was like, "Yo, I gotta take you to Cookout. Like, it's so fire." Blah blah. I was like, "What was it? Cookout or was it Zaxby's?"
It was one of
It was
them.
one of them. I was like, "I gotta take you
They
here."
didn't go
blah,
to
blah, blah.
neither, to be
So we
honest.
driving on the way to go there, and we see an Applebee's sign, bro. And we was like, "That look good. You want to go to Applebee's?" And she was like, "Yeah, let's go to Applebee's." Dog, it was the worst Applebee's we ever had in our life. Neither of us have been back to Applebee's since. And the
Sick.
whole time, like we go to there and like we talking about the food. Like, this was a bad decision. We should have just went where we was gonna go. And she was like, "Never again." So she still has not had Cookout or Zaxby's. I messed
Hey,
up.
what's that place we went to, bro? When I came down to visit you, Oh Charlie's.
Oh,
Oh,
Charlie.
Charlie's is the
Charlie's.
Charlie's is the goat.
Oh,
Fire,
fire.
bro! I
Absolutely.
had. What I
Fire.
had? They got the
Steak and
weirdest
tenders.
They
combination.
got
Steak and
everything,
tenders.
bro.
That's
Yeah.
what it was. Steak and
Yep.
tenders, tenders with
Steak
the
and
honey
tenders
mustard
platter.
sauce
And it
and
was
the
Can't
fried
go
olive.
wrong with it.
And I had
$12.
broccoli, bro. It was fire.
You know another one I ain't mentioned for my people in Cali, my people in LA, in Koreatown, and my people in Hawaii.
Shut your
Yo,
Western
or even
ass.
if you in Japan, yo, Coco's Curry. I still think about that.
Coco's ain't have a
Coco's?
drive-through. Coco's is not a drive-through, so it wouldn't be on the list.
Okay, so
But
put me on the
Coco's
game. What's Coco's?
fire.
I've never been there.
Coco's is
Coco's
Japanese curry.
Crack.
Japanese
Crack. It's
curry.
crack.
So
Right.
so around the corner they have a Japanese curry spot here. I was wondering
No.
if I should try it. Is it worth
Got
a
it.
go?
Nah,
Try it.
Like not all
Try it.
Japanese curries created the same.
It's definitely
No.
not, but try it.
no.
Yeah, like all my friends that have been
No,
to
I've
Japan,
never
bro,
had
they
it
all
in
talk
general
about
though. Is what I'm
Coco's.
saying.
Coco's.
Different.
Did y'all like 10K? 10K?
Take hype it. Oh, with the fried rice, boy, you already know.
Fried rice,
I was in there. They give you the little pot fried right in front of you. I was in there.
bro. All right, so
Me and Bella used to go there all the time.
Dom be like, he was like, yo, you gotta go to Stripes. You gotta go to Stripes. I ain't trying to go that far, even though it's right down the street.
Wild, yeah.
Tenkaipen had the best ramen I have ever had in my life. There's a place that's right beside this pizza place we go to, Mod Pizza. I don't know if y'all ever had that, but it's like Subway for pizza. Fire. Anyway,
Yeah, I know mine.
it's called the Moishi or something like that, and they got ramen and all that stuff. And I can't wait till it open because I'm gonna be in there getting the ramen, and I hope it's good. I hope
You're gonna be disappointed, bro. For
sure.
I
Fall, man. You ever
Lower your
been to
standards.
Inside
to
ramen, not
LA?
a slap like that.
To LA? No,
You
I
ever
want to go to
been
LA,
to-
but COVID hit, man. Because you know
Yeah, I was
LA is
about to
only
say-
like 3 hours away from Vegas.
I was about to say, go to Koreatown in LA and get Coco's. It'll change your life.
Is it fire?
Yeah, they don't do the spice levels, but they got the cheese mix. It's
the
still-
cheese- yeah. They still got the naan like that.
Yup.
You can get,
Yo,
man. I remember when
Oh,
COVID
the spice levels.
hey, y'all remember in American Village, Bollywood?
Dog, that's
That
my
place is
favorite restaurant of all time. Like, if I can give up any other restaurant, I'm only having Bollywood for the rest of my life.
Bro, they're
Getting the
not
chicken tikka masala,
that
the
honey
butter
naan.
chicken, the honey naan, bruh. That's my.
bro.
All right, let's move on to the next topic.
I'm
We're
sorry.
not even on topic anymore.
Nah,
Let's
All
go
right,
ahead.
all right.
Nah, that's
All
Yeah,
right, so Dingle
Wait.
proposing this one, right?
5. Yeah. Go ahead. You said me?
You.
Hi. So we
Yo,
talking
he
about,
said, yeah,
we
go
talking
ahead.
about hobbies and the different hobbies that men and women have, and really how women have no hobbies. But we were talking about how when men have a hobby, and let's just say their hobby is video games, how you get into a relationship and you tell the person that this is your hobby, this is what you do, and they always seem like oh yeah, that's fine, I'll just come, that's fine, you can play that, and I'll come in there and sit next to you and blah 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 blah. They got all these good ideas before they're actually in the moment. Then when you get in the moment, you try to play your video games and peace with your homies in the party, and you laughing. Then women hate seeing you have a good time and laugh when they're not involved in it. So what have y'all's experiences been with this?
Oh god.
All right, so it's kind of a balance type of thing, right? So I'll put it to you this way, right? Sundays when she going to get her nails done and stuff. I can play video games all day, right? I'm good. And then there's days where she wants to watch our show. And I'm good. No, I'm just playing. So I have to watch the show. So I have to watch the show, right? But the key thing is, like, honestly, finding that happy balance. But I think the other partner has to be open to the point that you were like this before they came. So it's kind of hard for you to change when they're there, you know? And to combat that, to make things easier, which a lot of people don't like, the give and take, you got to find your own hobby. Like it's not my job to entertain you at all times.
What hobbies would you say your wife has?
She has she likes watching Netflix shows. I mean, like, honestly, she's probably a movie and show buff. I don't understand how I can categorize her as that, because if I ask her what happened, she don't know. I kid you not, bro. I mean, like, any show you name, oh yeah, I've seen that. Well, how was it? Well, it was, I'm like, what? Man. The only thing she can describe is how it ended. That's it. That is really it. But another thing is a hobby that she has that a lot of women are taken to is yoga, or not yoga, Zumba, my bad.
that's still a thing.
Yeah.
Zumba is thriving. Well, not with COVID. With COVID, it's a little different, but Zumba was thriving, man. Like, Zumba was really, especially in the bigger cities like Las Vegas, you'll see a Zumba like studio like on every other block kind of deal.
Oh, no, I didn't know that.
Yeah, so maybe not in Alaska. I don't know what they do in Alaska.
Yeah, they ain't got nothing up here. Just got Buffalo Wild Wings up here. It's trash.
fish.
Dubs, that's my spot Tuesdays. But yeah, so like you kind of like, I don't want to say like push them to get their own hobby, but they got to develop their own hobby. Whatever they like is what they like. I was actually, believe it or not, I was watching a video of like how people develop hobbies is just seeing something they like and just learning something small about it. Like if you want to learn coding, you don't actually have to go to school for coding. You can just learn how to do one small part of coding. And then when you learn that, you move on to the next thing and the next thing and the next thing. And before you know it, you kind of self-taught on coding.
Yeah. Yeah, that's dope.
Yeah.
Yeah. So like really, like I said, it's a fine balance, bro. When I mean fine, I mean sometimes give or take, like, you know, sometimes it's all good. You get money. Next time you got her yelling in the air and your homies laughing at you in the game chat.
Hey, you
Yeah,
mute
mute
your
yourself
mic.
down,
man.
dog. Mute your mic.
You mute your mic.
Hey, I gotta get better at that. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not too good at muting
Kwame.
mic.
I be dying in Kwame.
Yo,
But so I'll go ahead, Russ.
no, I'm about to say, Shane, I mean, I know a little bit of your business, a little bit of your income comes from like playing video games and doing all that. So like, how do you deal with that? Because I mean, that you making money off what you do when it comes to, I guess, playing video games. I guess it's more than a hobby now.
Mm.
So
Yeah,
how does
what would that
like,
do
work for
in
you?
terms of a big relationship for you?
So like as far as like, you know, past like shorties that I had, like none of them really tripped about like me playing video games like that. But the thing that I got with my girl now is she like understands like this is like what I love to do, you know what I'm saying? So like she's understanding, she don't really like trip. The only thing that I will say she has a problem with is when I don't, because it gets to the point where sometimes I don't give her attention at all, and I'm like on the game, and she'll have a problem with that. So like we've come to the understanding where, as you know, I set a time frame out of my day to communicate with her and talk to her and stuff like that, and give her the attention that, you know what I'm saying, she needs. And shit, the rest of the day I got, you know, to play the game, bro. Like, you know, do what I gotta do, you know, stream. If y'all don't know about my stream, you go follow me on Facebook at
Big
G Shano
plug.
Gaming. You know what I'm saying? The big G
Yes,
Shano, don't do
sir.
that. But yeah, like it's all about, you know, like you said, you know, having that understanding, and you know, I agree with, you know, shorties having finding their own hobby too, because then, you know, that keeps them preoccupied while, you know, you do your thing. So yeah.
So my thing is this, right? Is it what you got to come down to think to what I was just thinking about right now? As your partner, it is not my 100% job to entertain you.
Yeah, it's definitely not. Like I was I mean, I had a conflict. I had a conversation with her the other day, and we were just talking, and I was telling her, like, not to get off topic, but I was like, you know, telling her, like, it's not my job to make, like, in a sense, you happy. Like, you should come into the relationship happy, like, you know what I'm saying, on your own. And that goes hand in hand with, you know what I'm saying, what you just said.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like, I'm not supposed to, like, it's not my job to keep you entertained. Like, 100%, like, you know, you got to find, like, your own thing to do. Like, you be the person who you were before you got into this relationship, you know? So, sure.
So yeah, man, definitely a balance. Definitely gotta have a balance.
It's tough.
Man, like I would never, like, I'm gonna say pre-COVID, I never like stayed on the game for long amount of hours and stuff like that. Like I get on, get off, that type of thing during the day or whatever. Like when we was all together, we was hooping, we would go out, we would, you know what I'm saying, just have stuff to do. Like we meet up here, all right, we like literally be with each other all day type stuff. Like on the weekend, wake up, like, yo, we finna go eat here, we go eat. They're like, what y'all finna do? We finna go to the mall, whatever, maybe buy something, maybe not. Just go to the mall, just to be out doing something. Or we go to eat, like in Japan, we go to Naha, or we go out somewhere to eat, American Village. For Florida, we go to Orlando, or we go to Melbourne, you know, stuff like that. Since COVID hit, So it's like been a weird thing for me. I got back from my deployment and I had shoulder surgery, so I was out of work. Supposed to go back to work, COVID hits. Never go back to work. So, and during that time, like I didn't have nothing to do, so I was on the game heavy. I found that even like deeper involvement with playing the game because it was something that passed the time. I was also by myself and like I didn't have nothing to do. I couldn't go see the homies or whatever. So that's the way that we all, stayed in contact with each other. You know what I'm saying? So that transcended. I moved. Don't live near none of the homies no more. Because at first I was with y'all in Japan, and then I was with y'all in Orlando or in Florida or whatever, doing whatever. Now I'm here. And a couple episodes ago, I said, I don't want no new friends. So like, I'm not out trying to make friends. You know what I'm saying? Like some of my homies that I grew up with back in Martinsville and went to school with and played sports with, they live up here. So I might, do something with them, but that's like rare. I went to go hoop with my homeboy D a couple weeks ago, and that was it. That was the only time or whatever. But other than that, I just be chilling. I don't leave the house. I chill. I play a game or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But it's definitely about finding a balance. And like Shane was saying, like, because me and D have also had talks about like the attention that's been given and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? And she said to me before, like verbatim, it's not about you being like stuck up my ass. It's about like just, like when we're around or whatever, just like showing attention to like being involved type shit or whatever. And I admit when I'm playing a game, I'm the like, I'm in the game, bro. Like,
everybody wear headphones.
And like early on, I had to explain, like, you know what I'm saying? I can't look at something real quick or, you know what I'm saying? Like things like that. Because I might be playing something that can't be paused. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So like, there's just those kind of things. But it's definitely about balance. It's definitely about understanding as far as hobbies and stuff like that. We've had that conversation as well. Like, you just got to find something that you love to do. You know what I'm saying? And like this is one thing that I don't like. Some people associate playing a game with being a kid. You know what I'm saying? Like being young or like being a teenager.
Same thing with
like as you grow up, you're not supposed to do these things. You know what I'm saying? But if we think about it, like my uncles and stuff like that, when I was like young, 8, 9, 10 years old, they were in their 30s and stuff like that, still playing the game with me.
That's
you know
how
what I'm saying? Like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, I don't feel like it should be categorized as something that a child does or something like that. Not even, because not only like, is it kind of like making it like, what you're doing is not, you know what I mean? It ain't shit or whatever like that. It's just something that's like, it's like a de-stressor. So how I get to connect with my friends, you know what I'm saying? Something like that. I tell y'all all the time, it's like, bro, I'm just trying to bond. Like, yo, get on the game. I got this much time. I'm just trying to bond. You know what I'm saying? Like something like that. Cause I don't have my friends. Like if just being 100% honest, like if me and my girl got something planned, I'm not getting on the game. But if we don't have something planned and we just chilling or whatever, I want to get on the game. But now it's like on the weekends or whatever, we're doing something. So that's the time that I don't play the game. You know what I'm saying? On the weekends, because we're together. Lathan ain't in school during the day. D is not at school working or whatever. So that's our time to do it. Not saying that it's constrained to 2 days or whatever, but that's, you know what I'm saying? That's the time that, I'm not on the game at all. I'm not doing nothing else. You know what I'm saying? So it's definitely about time and balance and stuff like that.
So another thing, how we was talking about money management and stuff, like playing the game, as much as we play the game, helps to save money. Like if you playing the game, you're not going out, you're not doing a bunch of stuff, you're not spending money here, you're not spending money there, you're playing the game, and the game is already paid for. You've already spent the money. You're gonna spend on the games. Like that's it. It's a one-time hit. So everything else, every day I play the game, I look at it as I'm saving money. And another reason I play the game is because like sometimes like I will just want to sit and watch a show or something, but usually I like to have my brain moving. So like the games I play, they're like competitive games. So it's me playing against somebody else. So my brain is moving against somebody else. My brain is strategizing against somebody else. So my mind is moving. I don't like to have like just be sitting there and not have my mind moving. So like that's a major thing for me why I play the game. What's up, Shane?
Yo, bro, come on, man.
What's up, Shane?
I didn't do nothing.
Bro, y'all trash, bro.
Oh god, I didn't do anything, bro.
So yeah, man, I think that we can all like, really like just leave it as like there needs to be a balance. You know what I'm saying?
And
It's kind of like my another thing with me too is I don't know if y'all the same way, but like if you have a hobby and you want to go do that hobby, you know what I'm saying? Then go do it. Like
be gone.
I ain't say
Come
that.
on, bro. Come on.
I ain't say that. But what I'm saying is, you have a hobby or something that you would like to do, go do it. Because I want to do what I want to do. You know what I'm saying? Like I understand. Sometimes I be on the game all day. Sometimes, and then I get the game, and I be tired. I be like, I ain't did nothing.
Yeah.
But like, you know what I'm saying? Like I ain't gotta do that every day. You know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying? If I want to spend a little bit of time or whatever with my friends doing this, or you know what I'm saying, then I feel like that should be okay. Same as if you get a hobby, you want to go do it, then that's fine. As long as it's not like we got this plan, but I'm finna play the game, or I'm finna go do this real quick. I'm finna go to what Russ says, or Kwame say, I'm finna go to Zumba. But we already had this plan. You know what I'm saying? Just don't, you know what I'm saying? Like find that balance. Like find your windows and stuff like that.
Another thing, like how like, some like females say, all you do is play the game, or like it's childish or whatever. Like they don't understand like the shit that you have to go through, like playing some of these games. Like you really have to like have good like game knowledge and like outsmart other people, like you know what I'm saying, good like reflexes,
Strategies.
like, you know what I'm saying, strategies. Yeah, like it's a lot of shit that goes into like some of these games, like when you play them. Like say for instance Call of Duty, bro. Me and Vash and Dingo play this shit all the time. Like you like you get put in a lobby with like 150 other people, and you have to be the last people standing, and you really have to like outsmart everybody on the map. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like maneuver like a certain way, like have good reflexes to, you know what I'm saying, kill the other people. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't know if that's good for the whatchamacallit saying killing people, but like you understand.
It's a video game, bro. We good.
Yeah, like there's a lot of shit that goes into some of these video games, like, and then there's other video games that like you really have to like solve like certain stuff. Like it's a game, LA Noire. Y'all play LA Noire, the detective game from back in the day. In the 40s, when you was in LA, you're LA detective. Like you gotta like figure out if people are lying. You gotta find evidence for certain cases, like figure out who the killer is, and like certain choices that you pick during the story mode affects the outcome of the game. And like, you know what I'm saying? Like you like say you interrogate somebody and you end up like saying they're lying and they're really telling the truth, and you get them locked up, and now you got this killer out on the loose, and at the end of the game you know what I'm saying, it like it's crazy, man.
I feel that. I don't know where these other two fools went. Quam stepped away, and then Vash.
Yeah, they tweaking.
His laptop probably died.
They tweaking.
All right, Daryl.
But yeah, I mean that's the end of this episode 5. What's the minute mark?
Hour 13.
So if you've been with us for hour 13, then appreciate you for rocking with us. Yeah, thanks for the feedback. Thanks for supporting. Thanks for subscribing.
Yes, sir. Hey, please make it home safe. Hey, Shane, plug your shit again. Plug your Facebook and your Twitter again.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. You can go on Facebook and just hit me at G Shano Gaming. So I'll change the name of that real quick, so y'all can know what it looks like.
Bet. I'm gonna follow you on Twitter right now, though.
Sure. So just go to Facebook, type in G Shano Gaming. You'll see me with a yellow do-rag and some glasses. And that's me. Just follow, like the page. You get a notification every time I stream. You can send stars if you like. You know, just come and enjoy, man. We just be chilling.
Bet.
You gotta hold that down.
For sure. All right. Yeah, that was it. That's episode 5. Holla at y'all. Everybody make it home safe.
Yeah, please do.